What it do, Jive Turkeys, and welcome back to The Controversy. I'm your host, Ian Elliott-Carter, and this is the most beautiful gal in the world, Tatiana Wilson.
Hello.
And this is the Boondocks Rewatch.
I'm waking up, new shoes, new socks, 2 blocks, TV, locked on Boondocks. I bought a brand new tray, 8 with my old AK today. What's good?
We're back on the rewatch, so we're on Season 1 still, Episode 4. And this is called Granddad Fight. And you know what, Toddy? This might be my favorite one from Season 1. The guy that does the voice of Tom does the voice of this old man on and it's Stinkmeaner. We'll get into that in a second, but this one is probably one of the funniest Boondocks episodes ever. But without further ado, here is Granddad Fight.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely.
A nigga moment. You know, before this episode came out, or before I watched this for the first time it said a nigga moment, I already knew exactly what he meant by that.
Webster defines the nigger moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male,
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigger.
I just hate sometimes that we gotta portray, just be so territorial sometimes, and just act tough. Half the time we don't want violence, but we just sometimes want to not look like a punk, and we just got it trained that people will take advantage of your being if you don't put up a persona, and that gets a lot of innocent people killed, man.
Yeah.
Really sucks that we're like that. Some niggas can't shoot either.
Hey, wait, nigga.
All in the bad.
Like I said, gets people killed, even when it's too late.
Nigger moment affects a white man.
Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
I wish, that's funny, but I wish sometimes we could just say it out loud. I'm so angry I can kill somebody. This is a perfectly good moment for me to throw my life away. And I bet you people wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Go through it. Toddy, quick question. Do you think there should be an age limit to having a license?
Like how, on the old side?
Yes. If you're a senior citizen, do you think there should be a time where they cut that out?
I feel like not necessarily a certain age, because we know that not all old people are the same.
That's right.
Some people are better off than others, but I think that there should be some sort of test or another test they have to take that proves they're still able to function and drive a car safely, because the old people definitely
Well,
shouldn't. Some of them shouldn't be.
one thing to counter what you said, there's a lot of people that are mature for their age when they're younger, but the test is still 15 and 16, regardless of maturity. There's people that could drive a car with their maturity, possibly at 13, but all of us are going to say hell no. So you should have that same energy to me with an older person. Yes, you might be mature, but society's saying hell no at 97. It should be a conscious test or something.
Other doctors should recommend.
Yes, they gotta.
They can't see.
They gotta do the driver's test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you're a senior citizen, you have to take the driver's test every year.
Every year.
After
I mean, fair.
80,
they do
85, yeah, probably you should take it every year after that to see if you're okay.
Yeah, but you're a senior at the age of 65.
Okay, not that young. Maybe 70s, mid 70s and up. Take a test every year. That's what I'm going with. Ian Elliott-Carter running for Congress. All right. Here we go.
All the old people are not gonna vote for you.
Fuck you, Ian. I'm 111, still driving my car. I think Stinkmeaner is 111.
Listen up, boys.
Colonel
I'm about
H.
to sing the
Stinkmeaner.
New Shoe song. New shoes, new shoes.
I've actually done that dance and song after getting some new shoes, but it was inspired by this episode. I never did that before that. Backed right into it. Holy shit, backed right into it.
I know nobody in my fleet other than handicap party.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
that his car?
Yeah.
Cantankerous, ornery.
Look, he came out the room pissed off.
Why his
Oh,
eyebrows
man.
straight up?
He spent his childhood when at age 15, he lost his sight to cancer.
At least I don't have to look at your glass no more.
Doctors gave him 3 years to live. Nobody knows how Stinkmeaner managed to live so long. He believed it was his love of hatred that kept him going.
There might be some truth to that. I have an uncle that made it to about 96 years old, and he was the meanest person I've ever seen. Like, every time I came over there, like, when we went to visit him, he'd just say the meanest stuff to my mom. Like, you're fat, you know, you're this. Yeah, he was just like, but people would just laugh it off because he's an old man in his 90s. But every time I heard something about him, he just recently died last year, by the way. Don't give me any condolences.
I was gonna say you didn't even say our.
But I will say this. Every year, my mom would mention, oh, he's doing fine. I was like, how is he still alive? This guy, like, I thought in the back of my head, I was like, you know what? It might be that hate that's keeping him alive. Everybody else in my family that were nice, they're dead. They died at younger age. They were the sweetest people, nicest people, dead. The mean people just stayed till their 90s. So I'm trying to like have a little bit of a balance because I don't want to die early, but I don't want
Die
to.
young.
Yeah, but I don't want to die at 98 either. So I'm gonna be good and bad in my lifetime to see where that takes me.
Good 86.
Good 86, yeah. I'm okay with that.
What the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800-collect an ass whooping. And no, that ain't no toll-free call.
So I remember when I heard that joke, I busted out laughing. That was probably one of the funniest things. But to be clear, this came out in 2005, so 1-800-collect is over a lot of people's heads right now. That's something that people, when they call it out of state, they would use that, and that would be the way to do it. This is before cell phones and shit. So.
Partner,
You hit my car. Are you blind?
yes, I am.
Yes, I am. I love it.
So,
Wait, you're blind?
yes, blind. You got a problem with that nigga?
Let me hear you say nyaka one time.
No.
Let me hear
No.
it one time.
No.
Come on. Nyaka. Come on, let me hear you.
No.
Could kill somebody.
You better have insurance.
Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance. And you about to pay a deductible.
And he can A, walk away and let insurance handle the damage to the car, or B, fight with a dumb, crazy, blind nigga.
I don't know. That's A's the logical answer, but he all up in your face, calling you names, spitting all over you. I might have had to choose violence that day. I would have had to have a nigga moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, some things you can walk away from, but he was being disrespectful.
Ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass nigga. You want to do something, bitch ass nigga? Hold up.
He's so aggressive.
But, and this is something I love. I don't know if we've never talked about this. But this is something I enjoy. I love when old people cuss. Of course, not at me because I don't like that shit. But I love when old people get mad. It's a guilty pleasure. I'm sorry to any old people that just have gotten the other side of me pissing you off on purpose. I'm sorry, but it's just something that makes me laugh when I see an old man act like that. At that moment, if he called me a bitch ass nigga and then went fold up, I would have died laughing. I would have been like, all right, you got that, man. We ain't fighting. You're funny. To have courage at like 90 something years old, it's funny to me. Like,
That's because you know that no one's gonna mess with you.
I know. That's why I was like, that's what I want to be when I'm old. That's what I'm gonna be that old man that
Don't
just
be that.
talks shit. I am. Why do you do the Tarzan yell? I never caught this the first time I watched it, but he's playing Eye of the Tiger. I didn't notice that the first time I watched it years ago, but later on I did. Just taunting him with the Rocky theme song.
I can't believe you got your ass kicked by a blind man, Granddad.
My knee went out. You know I got a bad knee.
Bad knee? That nigga had bad eyes. He couldn't see, Granddad. He beat you like a piñata.
No.
The man obviously had a heightened sense of hearing. Oh, I thought Granddad had a heightened sense of falling.
No, that's enough. Now you just stop laughing at your granddaddy.
What you gonna do? Beat me? Maybe I should get a blindfold first.
That was good. That was good.
Okay, I'm ready. Wait, maybe.
Like that Afro Samurai vibe.
Yeah.
CNN has now confirmed that it was this man, Robert Jebediah Freeman, who got beat up by a slightly older,
Where's this picture come
significantly
from?
blinder gentleman. Police aren't pressing charges against Mr. Freeman. They say that ass whooping was punishment enough.
Why does he need a punishment?
We at CNN
He's the
agree.
one with the messed up
I don't
car.
think you should watch this anymore.
El residente de Bunkres, Robert Freeman, tiene un nuevo apodo, Señor Piñata.
That ass whooping was heard around the world. Damn, he goes to the mall every time at the same day. Every day at the same time.
You ever notice whenever someone throws a chair, a ball jumps off? Aren't you worried about Granddad?
He ain't off. I was at a party one time. It wasn't a chair, but I remember something got broken. It was like I think it was a table. A table got broken in the middle of a scuffle. I blinked. I opened my eyes. 5 different fights are going on. I was like, what the hell? So he's making that point. As soon as a chair gets thrown at a nigga function, people wild out. I think there might be some truth to that. There might be some truth to that. When something like happens like that, I don't know. Something triggers.
Everybody just
Wilds out. You owe me a fight from kindergarten, motherfucker.
If you underestimate him, he will kill you.
I've always been impressed though about how blind people, their other senses are like turned up.
So I've heard that's not true.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never asked a primary source. I've just heard.
I mean, I don't have a primary source either, but I've recently heard that that's not a thing.
So is it like people that become blind, or is it people that are born blind?
I don't know.
That you've heard that? Okay. Because I would think people that were born blind probably have a better senses with their
Probably
others.
people that become blind, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's something to get used to.
I don't know. It's worth looking into though, because I am kind of curious about it.
Yeah, me too.
And you, your granddad, shouldn't be too worried. Everybody knows niggas can't fight.
I'm sorry?
You heard me, nigga. Niggas can't fight. They don't possess the strength. No Vietnamese ever call me nigga. I call him a nigga.
Granddad, go
before I
ahead.
have breakfast. Now what he gonna do? Jean-Claude Van Damme, the best martial artist in the world. He killed a man with his butt cheek power. See?
What?
Even cigar. Damn, that hurts. Damn it, boy. Ooh, ah, ooh. Everybody knows niggas climb trees, not kick them.
Wow. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Give Vance orders for the DVD release of the fight.
Riley always scheming.
And a private nigga moment shames you. A public nigga moment shames the whole race.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. You heard what he said?
A A private nigga moment shames you.
A private nigga moment shames you.
A public nigga moment shames the whole race.
You don't know how true that is. Listen. You don't know how many times I watch the news hoping it's not a black person acting up.
Oh, all the time.
You don't know how many times I see people wilding out and I'm just like, please don't be black, please don't be black. Not that I want any other race to fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't wish that on nobody. But I just know that there's a stigma, stereotypes. They hold it to you more. And then it just seems like all that work that my mother did for me and, you know, anybody that's, you know, done great in life that happens to be black, they have this, some people look at, like, folks wilding out to be the image of the black culture, image of blacks. Meanwhile, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have great musicians, people that have done great things in life, but to be looked at as a thug, to be looked at as, you know, monkey and shit like that, just because of what the media or what stereotypes has portrayed us throughout our lifetimes. That's why I always like, don't act up, don't do this shit. Like, just because. But we, at the end of the day, though, we can't help what people think or what their prejudgments of us are. That's, you know, that's for their parents to teach them. But I do have that in the back of my head every time I see a viral video of, you know, baby mama acting up or like a fight video. I'm like, why do they have to be black? Why?
That's right, Robert. Nobody's gonna call you a fruity boy or a pansy pants if you don't do this.
I will.
I don't think anyone's gonna call him a pansy pants, Steve. I don't know anyone that talks like that. Not even my white friends.
Just him.
Just a pansy pants.
A trained swordsman, and he didn't have super hearing. He was a blind old man who had just gotten lucky.
Granddad! Wait, no!
So you mean Granddad overtrained for this fight?
You know, we could all be reading a book right now.
Facts. There was a nurse. That is funny though. Like, they all asked for this. They've all wanted to see this. They literally paid to watch this, and now he's an asshole for beating him up. Not saying
the
it's
dude talking smack.
Yeah. Now he's
wrecked
like,
his car and beat him up.
spitting all over him, calling him these names. Now he's just like, oh, what an asshole. Why would you beat up an old man? Old black man.
Oh my god, I'm
scared. I heard that.
I'm mad.
Going out of there.
Robert Jebediah Freeman?
Yeah. But he comes back. Yeah, it's for season 2.
So he's not dead.
He is dead. Yes. As stupid as it sounded, it's actually funny. But you'll have to see that in later seasons.
Tom and I had got there. He was our brother.
Give us for taking this man's life.
Why you say us? You killed him.
Shut your ass and pray. Boy.
Alright, so that was Granddad Fight. That one's very funny to me. I just love the voice of Stinkmeaner, how over the top he is and how angry he is. I just love...
You said it's the same guy that plays Tom?
Same voice actor. I don't know if you've ever watched Reno 911. It's the black dude off of Reno 911. But yeah, it's the same voice actor. Very funny. Very funny. I thought Stinkmeaner... I'm glad, because I had a feeling Stinkmeaner was supposed to be a one-off thing, but he was just so funny that they managed to bring him back one time each season. And I love this episode, but I think season 2 had the funniest Stinkmeaner moment. 3 was kind of funny. I mean, it was more so his group in season 3. And season 4, they like clone him. There's a clone of him in season 4, which is actually a funny episode too, even though season 4 is not that good, but that was one of the funnier ones. But yeah, Granddad Fight. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was good. I thought it made good points just about
nigga
the black
moments,
community and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That we ready to risk it all over some dumbass shit.
Mm-hmm.
A life or jail time
I mean, it makes me
over
think
a
of, like,
moment that could just like you could just move on from.
dumb stuff that you hear about, like in the news, like when that person got killed over the chicken sandwich.
Yeah. That's
Like,
another one of those stories.
yeah.
Please don't be black when I hear that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God dang.
Yeah, just dumb stuff.
Could have been
that
avoided.
People are
Yeah.
willing to mess up a lot.
Yeah.
over.
Bruh, if you have a
It's not worth
family,
it.
you know, you like freedom, like, come on. It's not worth it.
No.
But no, I like that message of the episode. It's obviously like, yeah, don't sweat the small stuff and don't let one little stupid moment in your life make it end for you.
Yeah.
You know, it could end deadly or it could end in stupid situations like prison or something like that. Did you think it was funny?
Yeah.
Like Stinkmeaner?
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny.
He's a lot.
He is.
So aggressive.
Yeah. Well, that was our watch of Granddad Fight. Let us know in the comments. Did you like this one? This is probably one of my favorites of season 1. We're going to keep doing season 1, and we'll decide at the end which one will be our favorite. But right now, this one is my favorite. It's always been one that I rewatch all the time just because I just love the back and forth between Granddad and Stinkmeaner in this episode. It's funny. Two funny old men talking shit to each other. It's one of the best things of life to me. I love that. If I get one old man talking shit, I laugh my ass off. But
I think
two,
it's funnier when there's two.
when it's two, boy, you just sit down and just cancel everything and just get your popcorn and enjoy the show because that is some funny ass shit. Two old men fighting. All right, let us know in the comments what you thought about this episode. Much love, peace, and chicken grease.
Help keep your brother out the streets. Subscribe to my dad's YouTube channel. Love, peace, and chicken grease.